We're adding tier 8 in update 4. Yay! We're gonna break your saves. Yay! Not really. Kind of. It's fine. Just watch. Hey everyone, my name's Jace. I'm a community manager at Coffee Stain Studios, and today I'm going to be talking about update 4, but more specifically, tier 8. So we've confirmed before that there's going to be an 8th tier in Satisfactory. We've not given any other information about that, and I don't think we had confirmed that it's coming in update 4, but that's right. Tier 8 will be arriving in update number 4. And so now I'm not just going to tell you that and leave you. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of new information about that as well. Oh, and before I forget, just a quick update on when update 4 will come out. It's still looking like February or maybe March next year. So yeah, okay, so let's dive into the details. Okay, so the thing with tier 8 is we had a vision of what tier 8 was going to be, and we had designed tier 7 to be in a specific way so that it would lead into what we thought we wanted for tier 8. But based on feedback from you guys and what we've observed, our vision for tier 8 has changed a little bit. And what this means is there's going to be a lot of rework to tier 7 as well to sort of justify that change. So there's going to be not only just a bunch of new content, but a bunch of changes to existing production lines. And this means if you if you have a late game factory, it's not really going to work anymore. I'm so sorry about that. So let's talk about what changes in production lines there were, and we'll take it from there. But no like specific recipes or numbers just yet, just the overview of what's changing. So the production line of bauxite refinement into aluminium ingots has changed. This will affect alumina solutions, aluminium scrap, and aluminium ingots. Nailed it first try. Now, so I've got a little note here from Mark. I could have like paraphrased it and, you know, turned his homework into my own, just changed it a little bit, but I think it's just much better that I read it straight from him. So this is from Director Mark. The main challenge here was intended to be the back merging of the water byproduct and a longer production line using a variety of different resources. However, we feel the setup has gotten out of hand for the start of a new phase, which is supposed to be interesting or just different and not necessarily complex. Also, we're still looking into reducing the number of refineries outside of oil production and alternative recipes, and bauxite refinement uses a lot. So this will impact aluminium alclad sheets and heat sinks. The next thing that's been affected is a turbo motor production line. So the thing with turbo motors is that it's an incredibly complex part, and that's good. We really like that. However, that sort of just means it doesn't work for tier 7 anymore. So we're going to promote that up to tier 8. As I was saying before, or as Mark said rather, tier 7 is supposed to be sort of this new phase that's supposed to be more different rather than complex. So turbo motors would fit better into tier 8 than tier 7, so that's moving. Supercomputers and radio control units are going to be getting a bit of a change as well. So even though these parts are unlocked in the MAM, they're still considered late game parts, and so they're going to have to be adjusted to fit the new additions and changes in tier 7 and 8. The nuclear fuel rod production line has also undergone a bit of a change. We're adding a new building to update 4. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but we felt that this production line could benefit from using that building. So all parts that are introduced with the nuclear fuel rods are going to be affected by this, and there will also be another production line related to the nuclear fuel rods in tier 8. So you can look forward to that. So there's also been a change to the battery production line. So batteries will have its own spot now in progression, and will have some very unique use cases as well. It will also require the new building that I alluded to before. So batteries are going to get a bit of a change. So there are a couple small other things that I might as well just throw into this video, and that is power consumption for late game buildings is going to be adapted to the new changes that are coming. So there'll be changes in power there, and also some milestones and building costs in tier 5 and 6 will change as well. But nothing else in tiers 5 and 6 will change, so that shouldn't break that part of your factory. Yeah. Any content that you have unlocked before the update, any milestones or anything like that, will remain unlocked even if the costs have changed. So you don't have to like re-unlock things after the update. And your save files should load. We're pretty sure that they're going to load, but again, if you're in the later tiers of your factory, then it's likely your production lines will stop working. So you could try and repair them if you want. So some of you out there, some of you hardcore players will probably be losing some progress. And so I asked Director Mark Chan, could you please give our community your top 10 tips on how to prepare for this update so that they don't waste time, so that they don't lose progress? What can they do? And he gave me a list of 10 things you can try, okay? So let's go. Number 1, don't start investing in tier 7 setups or ones that include the supercomputer or radio control unit. hold off on that stuff for now. Tip number 2, if you've already built those production lines, start stockpiling those parts so that you can use them to unlock milestones or build new buildings when the update hits. So that's Mark's tip number 2. Tip number 3, and that's it. There's only 2 tips actually. So Mark really fucking scammed us on that one. Holy shit. My dude. What does he even get paid for? God. Okay, so that's kind of all I'm going to be doing for this video, and just a disclaimer, this is not everything to do with Tier 8, this is not everything to do with Update 4, this is just some stuff to tie you over for a little while. You know, we're going to be teasing new parts and buildings and features or whatever going forward as the weeks roll by. So this is just one little bit of what's coming in Update 4. So I hope you found that interesting. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, consider sharing online, do all the great things. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next Thursday or Friday, depending on if I get my job done in time. Okay, bye! We're adding Tier 8. This mic is in the way.